Are you struggling to pass your theory test first time? Then you're at the right place. Welcome to the Driving Theory Test UK, your trusted source for DVSA-style practice questions, hazard perception training, road signs, and expert tips to help you pass with confidence. We break down tricky topics into simple, easy-to-follow videos so you can learn faster and smarter. Bullseye, whether your test is weeks away or just around the corner, we're here to support you every step of the way. Subscribe now and join thousands of learners who've passed their test with our help.
Question 1. How can drinking alcohol affect your ability to drive or ride? A. Your awareness of danger will be improved. B. Your confidence will be reduced. C. Your reactions will be faster. D. Your ability to judge speed will be reduced. D. Your ability to judge speed will be reduced. Question 2. What should you do if you want to turn left at a junction where pedestrians have started to cross? A. Stop and wave at them to cross. B. Go around them, leaving plenty of room. C. Sound your horn and proceed. D. Give way to them. D. Give way to them. Question 3. What does this sign mean? A. A route for pedestrians and cyclists. B. No route for pedestrians and cyclists. C. A route for pedestrians only. D. A route for cyclists only. A. A route for pedestrians and cyclists. Question 4. Which is the most vulnerable road user? A. Car driver. B. Motorcyclist. C. Lorry driver. D. Tractor driver. B. Motorcyclist. Question 5. You're approaching a roundabout. What should you do if there are horses being ridden in front of you? A. Sound your horn as a warning. B. Accelerate past as quickly as possible. C. Give them plenty of room. D. Treat them like any other vehicle. C. Give them plenty of room. Question 6. You're carrying an 11-year-old child on the front seat of your car. They're under 1.35 meters, 4 feet 5 inches, tall. What seatbelt security must be in place? A. They must use an adult seatbelt. B. They must be able to see clearly out of the front window. C. They must use a suitable child restraint. D. They must be able to fasten their own seatbelt. C. They must use a suitable child restraint. Question 7. You're following other vehicles in fog. You have your headlights on dipped beam. What else can you do to reduce the chances of being in a collision? A. Keep a safe distance from the vehicle in front. B. Keep close to the vehicle in front. C. Use main beam instead of dipped headlights. D. Keep up with the faster vehicles. A. Keep a safe distance from the vehicle in front. Question 8. In which conditions will your overall stopping distance increase? A. In the rain. B. In strong winds. C. At night. D. In fog. A. In the rain. Question 9. What should you expect if you see this sign ahead? A. The road will bend sharply to the right. B. The road will go steeply uphill. C. The road will go steeply downhill. D. The road will bend sharply to the left. D. The road will bend sharply to the left. Question 10. What's the main hazard you should be aware of when following this cyclist? A. The cyclist may swerve into the road. B. The cyclist may wish to turn right at the end of the road. C. The cyclist may get off and push their bicycle. D. The cyclist may move to the left and dismount. A. The cyclist may swerve into the road. Question 11. You're driving on a motorway at night. Which lights should you have on if there are other vehicles just ahead of you? A. Side lights only. B. Dipped headlights. C. Front fog lights. D. Main beam headlights. B. Dipped headlights. Question 12. Why are vehicles fitted with rear fog lights? A. To make them more visible when driving at high speed. B. To warn drivers following closely to drop back. C. To show when they've broken down in a dangerous position. D. To make them more visible in thick fog. D. To make them more visible in thick fog. Question 13. Your vehicle breaks down on a motorway and you need to call for help. Why might it be better to use an emergency roadside telephone rather than a mobile phone? A. It connects you to a local garage. B. Mobile phones don't work on motorways. C. It allows easy location by the emergency services. D. Using a mobile phone will distract other drivers. C. It allows easy location by the emergency services. Question 14. You're towing a trailer along a 3-lane motorway. When may you use the right-hand lane? A. When large vehicles are in the left and center lanes. B. When there are lane closures. C. When there's slow-moving traffic. D. When you can maintain a high speed. B. When there are lane closures. Question 15. When may you stop on a clearway? A. Never. B. During daylight hours. C. In the rush hour. D. When it's busy. A. Never.
Hi there. I hope this video helps you prepare for your UK driving theory test. If you find it useful, please consider subscribing to our channel and don't forget to turn on the bell notification so you never miss an update. Also, drop your score in the comments, we'd love to hear how you're doing. Now, let's jump back into the video.
Question 16. How should you react to inexperienced drivers? A. Overtake them as soon as possible. B. Sound your horn to warn them of your presence. C. Flash your headlights to indicate that it's safe for them to proceed. D. Be patient and prepare for them to react more slowly. D. Be patient and prepare for them to react more slowly. Question 17. You're driving past parked cars. What should you do if you see a bicycle wheel sticking out between the cars? A. Slow down and wave the cyclist across. B. Slow down and be prepared to stop for a cyclist. C. Brake sharply and flash your headlights. D. Accelerate past quickly and sound your horn. B. Slow down and be prepared to stop for a cyclist. Question 18. What should you do when you're approaching a bus that's signaling to move away from a bus stop? A. Signal left and wave the bus on. B. Flash your headlights as you approach. C. Allow it to pull away, if it's safe to do so. D. Get past before it moves. C. Allow it to pull away, if it's safe to do so. Question 19. Why should you switch off your rear fog lights when the fog has cleared? A. To stop draining the battery. B. To allow your headlights to work. C. To stop the engine losing power. D. To prevent dazzling drivers behind. D. To prevent dazzling drivers behind. Question 20. What will happen if you use rear fog lights in good conditions? A. They'll protect you from larger vehicles. B. They'll make it safer when towing a trailer. C. They'll make drivers behind keep back. D. They'll dazzle other drivers. D. They'll dazzle other drivers. Question 21. What does this sign mean? A. End of dual carriageway. B. Tall bridge. C. Road narrows. D. End of narrow bridge. A. End of dual carriageway. Question 22. What does this sign mean? A. Road noise. B. Airport. C. Side winds. D. Adverse camber. C. Side winds. Question 23. What does this sign mean? A. No through road. B. No motor vehicles. C. End of bus lane. D. End of motorway. D. End of motorway. Question 24. Which sign means you have priority over oncoming vehicles? D. Question 25. What does this white arrow on the road mean? A. Entrance on the left. B. Return to your side of the road. C. Road bends to the left. D. All vehicles turn left. B. Return to your side of the road. Question 26. You're in a built-up area at night and the road is well lit. Why should you use dipped headlights? A. So that you can be easily seen by others. B. So that you can see further along the road. C. So that you can go at a much faster speed. D. So that you can switch to main beam quickly. A. So that you can be easily seen by others. Question 27. When must you stop your vehicle? A. Before merging onto a motorway. B. If you're involved in an incident that causes damage or injury. C. At a junction where there are give-way lines. D. At the end of a one-way street. B. If you're involved in an incident that causes damage or injury. Question 28. What does this sign mean? A. No entry. B. No through road. C. No road markings. D. No parking. A. No entry. Question 29. What does this sign mean? A. Parking for trams only. B. Route for trams only. C. Route for buses only. D. Parking for buses only. B. Route for trams only. Question 30. What's the purpose of triangular-shaped signs? A. To give directions. B. To give warnings. C. To give information. D. To give orders. B. To give warnings.
Hi there. I hope this video helps you prepare for your UK driving theory test. If you find it useful, please consider subscribing to our channel and don't forget to turn on the bell notification so you never miss an update. Also, drop your score in the comments, we'd love to hear how you're doing. Now, let's jump back into the video.
Question 31. There are objects hanging from your interior mirror. Why could this be a hazard? A. Your view could be obstructed. B. Your sun visor might get tangled. C. Your radio reception might be affected. D. Your windscreen could mist up more easily. A. Your view could be obstructed. Question 32. You're traveling along this road. How should you pass the cyclist? A. Sound your horn as you pass. B. Keep close to them as you pass. C. Leave them plenty of room as you pass. D. Change down one gear before you pass. C. Leave them plenty of room as you pass. Question 33. What's the minimum time gap you should leave when following a vehicle on a wet road? A. 4 seconds. B. 3 seconds. C. 2 seconds. D. 1 second. A. 4 seconds. Question 34. When will your vehicle use more fuel? A. When its tires are underinflated. B. When its tires are overinflated. C. When its tires are of different makes. D. When its tires are new. A. When its tires are underinflated. Question 35. What should you do if your vehicle pulls to one side when you use the brakes? A. Use your parking brake at the same time. B. Increase the pressure in your tires. C. Have the brakes checked as soon as possible. D. Change gear and pump the brake pedal. C. Have the brakes checked as soon as possible. Question 36. You are traveling on a road and spot this sign. What does it tell you? A. No vehicles over maximum width shown. B. No goods vehicles over maximum gross weight shown in tons. C. Weak bridge ahead. D. No vehicles or combinations of vehicles over maximum length shown. D. No vehicles or combinations of vehicles over maximum length shown. Question 37. What does this sign mean? A. Parking place, no buses allowed. B. Parking place for all vehicles, with time limit. C. Parking place for buses only, no time limit. D. Parking place for buses only, with time limit. C. Parking place for buses only, no time limit. Question 38. Why should you switch off your rear fog lights when the fog has cleared? A. To allow your headlights to work. B. To stop draining the battery. C. To stop the engine losing power. D. To prevent dazzling drivers behind. D. To prevent dazzling drivers behind. Question 39. What's the minimum depth of tread on the tires of a trailer? A. 1 mm. B. 1.6 mm. C. 2 mm. D. 2.2 mm. B. 1.6 mm. Question 40. How should the right-hand lane of a 3-lane motorway be used? A. As a high-speed lane. B. As an overtaking lane. C. As a right turn lane. D. As an acceleration lane. B. As an overtaking lane. Question 41. You're at an incident. What could you do to help an unconscious casualty? A. Take photographs of the scene. B. Splash their face with cool water. C. Move them to somewhere more comfortable. D. Check that they're breathing normally. D. Check that they're breathing normally. Question 42. You arrive at an incident. There's no danger from fire or further collisions and the emergency services have been called. What's your first priority when attending to an unconscious motorcyclist? A. Check whether they're breathing normally. B. Check whether they're bleeding. C. Check whether they have any broken bones. D. Check whether they have any bruising. A. Check whether they're breathing normally. Question 43. There's been a collision. A motorcyclist is lying injured and unconscious. Why should you only remove their helmet if it's essential? A. You could scratch the helmet as you remove it. B. Removing it could let them get cold. C. Removing it could make any injuries worse. D. They might not want you to remove it. C. Removing it could make any injuries worse. Question 44. What should you do if your vehicle breaks down in a tunnel? A. Switch on hazard warning lights, then go and call for help. B. Stand in front of your vehicle to warn oncoming drivers. C. Stay in your vehicle and wait for the police. D. Stand in the lane behind your vehicle to warn others. A. Switch on hazard warning lights, then go and call for help. Question 45. When would you increase the pressure in your tires so that it's above the normal value? A. When the roads are slippery. B. When the vehicle is fitted with anti-lock brakes. C. When the tire tread is worn below 2 mm. D. When carrying a heavy load. D. When carrying a heavy load.
Hi there. I hope this video helps you prepare for your UK driving theory test. If you find it useful, please consider subscribing to our channel and don't forget to turn on the bell notification so you never miss an update. Also, drop your score in the comments, we'd love to hear how you're doing. Now, let's jump back into the video.
Question 46. What does this sign mean? A. Route for pedal cycles only. B. Parking place for pedal cycles. C. Pedal cycles are prohibited. D. Pedal cycles only. C. Pedal cycles are prohibited. Question 47. What does the following sign mean? A. Uneven road. B. Slippery road. C. Test your brakes. D. Risk of ice. B. Slippery road. Question 48. What does the following sign warn you about? A. Traffic queues ahead. B. Steep hill upwards. C. Slow-moving vehicles. D. Lorries only. C. Slow-moving vehicles. Question 49. You are driving and see this sign. What does it warn you about? A. Two-way traffic. B. Traffic lights ahead. C. Traffic queues likely ahead. D. Road narrows on both sides. C. Traffic queues likely ahead. Question 50. You are driving about and see this sign. What does it tell you? A. Children going to, from school. B. Frail pedestrians likely to cross. C. Zebra crossing ahead. D. Pedestrians on road. D. Pedestrians on road.